Morning, everyone. Well, almost afternoon. Ah, man, I woke up early and then I got going and then I'm like, I should go back to sleep. I do this often. I think I've talked about this in other videos. I almost went back to sleep and then I'm like, no, let's go ahead and get up and get going. I'm going to try to push myself to go to work. And then I was like, it took me forever. So I am hoping that I can get out of here in the next few minutes. And we'll start on the DoorDash and Uber Eats and Instacart and maybe Spark, but I doubt it. I think it should be busy enough today that I shouldn't need to do the Walmart, which I do occasionally when it's like super dead on the apps. I gotta have some kind of income, and usually I'll find some orders on Walmart if I can't find anything at all. And any order and any money is better than zero money when there's no orders out there. Anyways, I'm going to try to get out of here. Till next time. Bye. My first order, it was an Instacart order. She had ordered at 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get it dropped off until 12:50. Well, I didn't get started till later, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't take it yet. And on top of that, it's an alcohol order. A lot of times we don't have a lot of alcohol delivery drivers because certification randomly expires on Instacart. And if you don't pay attention to it and make sure to renew your alcohol certification, then you don't get alcohol orders. And like there was one time where I went like 3 months and I didn't realize, I was like, why am I not getting alcohol orders? Like I had no idea. And then I finally looked into it and realized that I needed to recertify. So then I did, and I got it going and whatnot. Another time, the same thing happened, but I did get the notification luckily, and I realized it and got it going again. But on top of that, you want to tip more for alcohol orders, and there was barely any tip on there. It would have started at $12. It eventually got up to $24, but it was after 3 hours or so. So I made videos about how I've returned items to customers after I've already left in a decent amount of way, unless I'm already home, and then I'll call the customer and see if it's if they still want me to bring it. Even if I'm at home and I'm like 20 miles away, then I would have. Just like the one that was this beer that got left in my trunk. It fell out of the 6-pack. Called the customer, and the customer was like, no big deal. I didn't even realize it was gone. 5 beers is plenty. So I got a free beer out of it. So that was kind of cool. But anyways, so this time I went and delivered to the customer, and after I delivered, I tried to get all of the bags, which I pretty much did. I went to take off, and I'm like, thinking in my head, I'm like, wait, was there a bag of crayons that was light enough that, the crayons would be in there? So I stopped real quick, checked my trunk. The crayons were in there. Luckily, I wasn't very far down the road, but I went back, delivered the crayons. I'm going to make a video on things that I like about certain apps compared to the other apps. This is going to be DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Instacart. The cars behind me are super distracting though, so let's see if I can get through this. Anyways, DoorDash, you can jump tasks. So if you have multiple orders and you want to go ahead and deliver one before delivering to the other, you can switch tasks, which is really handy. Instacart and Uber Eats do not do that. You have to deliver in sequence. And DoorDash, you can check delivery instructions, and also Instacart. On Uber Eats, they cannot check delivery instructions if you have multiple orders. Instacart, you can add items for the customer anytime they ask. On DoorDash and Uber Eats, the customer has to add them themselves. And Uber Eats does go offline if it does not get internet signal, which is nice because then you don't lose orders. Compared to DoorDash, they'll try to send you the order and it will not get to you. If you need to hurry up and get to these deliveries, so I'm just going to do the video no matter what this time. But I have some deliveries I need to make, but I had a delivery that was only $13.75 to go up to Grand Mount, and I had some other orders, but I just decided I don't want to go up there tonight because a lot of times it kills all kinds of time and it just isn't worth it. So I went ahead and dropped that. When it's slow, I go ahead and take everything. I'll go ahead and even do those. A lot of times I'll do 100% runs where I go all the way up to 100% and then I'll go ahead and start declining again. But my percentage is still pretty good. And on a holiday and when it's really busy, that's when I take, declines. And I declined another one that they sent me for $3.75 or $3.50 for 9 items. It was only like less than a mile, but still it's just like, no, thank you. And then, yeah, anyways, I think I got to get to this one, but that's the thing. When it's busy, I go ahead and decline some. All right, guys, so I could have been home by now. Well, almost home. I could have been home in like 4 minutes because that's what my GPS was on. And I was heading home, but I stopped at the store, and then I randomly BS'd with this biker guy. He was actually really nice, and he was just telling me how he gets like 50 miles to the gallon in his other bike, the one he's riding now. And then he also has a Harley, but it gets like half that. So I guess he gets like 25 to 30 in his Harley. But anyways, so now I'm not home when I wanted to be, but I don't know. It's good to have conversations, good to, you know, communicate with people occasionally. And I don't know. I was talking about my hybrid and how good of gas mileage it gets, because he was like telling me he gets like 50 in his bike, and I was like, yeah, I get 50 in my car, but it is a hybrid and all that, and I don't know, but I better get home. It's been an all right day, and I should have been. I'm home from another day of work and figured I'd go ahead and make one more video. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not, but yeah. Anyway, so a lot of people comment stupid stuff. It's like, why does it matter? Like, I could kind of see like posting negative comments on like a big YouTuber or big TikToker or etc. as, you know, they don't moderate so much of their comments because it gets so many of them. If you're gonna comment on, you know, a video of mine, especially, I'm gonna see the comments. And if they're negative, your comment gets deleted immediately. So you're not getting any kind of, you know, a little bit of publicity for yourself, or, you know, what do they call that? I can't even think of that word. If you can tell me what it is, comment below. Man, I can't even, I don't know. But it's like, you know, where you get visibility, or, you know, you get where other people think you're cool. Because, all right, guys, so I am getting going like I do every day. And yeah, so after today, I'll technically be caught up on bills for a moment. Technically, I could take a day off, but I'll probably take this weekend off. And yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I do want to get my apps going better. Maybe I'll put something up on Google Play again. Don't know yet. And then gotta try to wake up. I'm still like half asleep, but trying to get out of here at least somewhat early-ish, make some more money. And so I'm hoping that I can at least get close to paying car payment by this weekend. If not, actually there, we'll see. Other than that, we got lots to do on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of like back end stuff to try to get a couple extra views here and there. And 1 star on DoorDash, and I'm pretty sure I know why. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't always be perfect. I do screw up occasionally, and I'm pretty sure that if I did this is the one thing that gets 1 star, I think, more than anything else. And it's not usually on purpose. I think sometimes it is. I think sometimes Dashers do it if you tip low, but it was complete accident. It puts me down to a 4.92 right now, but I've done 438 deliveries in the last 30 days. So occasionally I screw up. I don't know if I did it or not, but I was last night, my last delivery, about 9.5 hours in, I dropped off a delivery, got in my car, and I'm like, crap, did I leave that in front of a door that opens outward? I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what happened. The customers hate when they have to open the door and their groceries are in the way. If I did, I just wanted to talk about this Facebook post that is going viral, or has gone viral, that everyone is sharing because it says that it's like graphic or violent content, and it's a picture of an eagle, which I'm not going to show because it could be considered copyright, and I don't want any copyright strikes on my channel. Anyway, it says like, "Dear God, I bow my head and ask if it be thy will," and then it finishes with, "Please save this land from those who seek to destroy it. Amen." Okay, so the reason it got flagged, I'm pretty dang sure of it, is the group people, they actually got together and had a bunch of people flag the image as violent or graphic content. If enough people flag an image, it puts it on there automatically through the automated system through Facebook. They did remove it recently, but I'm pretty dang sure they did that to get the post to go viral. All right, so I'm stuck in Rochester. Technically stuck, not really stuck. I'm just here because I delivered an order, and it was at least $1 a mile. I wouldn't say it was great. I prefer $2 a mile in this area because I've explained this before. It's double miles. I have to come 5 miles into Rochester, then I have to go 5 miles to get back to where I can get orders. And a lot of times, even when I go back, there's no orders there, so it's kind of lame. Anyways, other than that, I just figured I'd go ahead and make a video, as I want to continue to make videos. I'm going to be, like I've said before, I'll be working on unique and different video ideas, so I don't do the same thing all the time. Got a lot of ideas that I'll be trying to make sure to get going to where lots of unique stuff happens on this channel. The thing that annoys me on DoorDash, like more than anything other, well, maybe not anything other, but still it's pretty annoying, is that whole hard brake detected. And it constantly comes up and it says that I'm hard braking even when I'm like super soft braking. And it's funny too, because like the app will say I've hard braked all these times, and then my car will say that my braking was pretty much perfect, because it gives me a reading every time I turn my car off. It tells, like, I can do it right now. Shoot. Now I can't see it. I was gonna show it off, but obviously it went away too quickly. Whatever. But yeah, it gives me a score of my my braking and whatnot, and it'll be fine, but DoorDash will be just stupid. The only thing you can think, and it'll keep saying hard brake, and it'll say I hard braked a lot. Anyways, the only thing I can think is it's this mount, and it's pretty bouncy. Oh my gosh, so I was at KFC, stupid car. I was at KFC going out of the parking lot, and then this lady flies in and takes a left and almost hits me, just barely misses me. So I stop, and I'm the one that's going straight out. She doesn't. She stops for a second, and then she just keeps going. So she like forces me to back up, and then she yells at me and says, "Give me some room." And I'm like, what the crap, dude? You can easily tell that is the out, as the other side has an arrow in. That one is the out. It's going out. You go around in a circle. That's how it works. But whatever. I just had to make a video about it. Other than that, I don't care. It's not a big deal. I try not to have road rage. I yell a little bit. I kind of like, I don't know why, but there's so many bad drivers out today. I think it's like after the holiday, for some reason, everybody feels like they have to drive just completely stupid. Like, it seems that way on certain holidays, not all holidays, but it does seem that way. Like the day after the holiday, maybe everybody's rushing to get home or rushing to get something, or I don't know, but it's stupid. Like I made a video, last video about a stupid driver. And then I have another driver. And this is one of the reasons why I never expect somebody to yield at the actual yield sign. The guy was stopped at the yield, so I slowed down just in case. I went to go, and all of a sudden he bolts out. Luckily, I was waiting for him to look at me and to not completely go. And I got an order. It's good enough. It's $2 a mile, $10.50 for 5 miles. Anyways, so yeah, so I just always expect that the other driver is going to be YouTube. I made it home, and currently I'm just watching this order that is one of my favorite customers. I like to deliver to her, and I felt bad, but I was already on the way home when I noticed the order. I think it's probably been here for a little bit. I'm not sure, but it didn't pop up for me, and I hadn't checked Instacart for a while. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, and then I was heading home, and I randomly opened Instacart, and I'm like, crap, I probably could have done that one. It would have, no, I think it would have paid a little bit more depending, or maybe I could have done them both, but it does have a few more items, so it would have taken a little bit, but still, kind of feel bad about it. Currently, it's at $20. I'm surprised nobody's taking it, $20.84. but maybe there's just no Instacart shoppers on right now. I totally would have done it, and I was in that area, but I just was like, I'm so tired, I need to get home. But anyways, good night, guys. I'm going to bed.